I'm not gonna lie to you, and you can cold open with it, but like I completely forgot Alice in Wonderland World.
Really?
Yeah, whatever we talked about left my brain. Like as far as we know, we did not visit that world, even though we have a completion mark on it.
Lootlads. It's quick. You don't really have to go there for much. I'm gonna go back there eventually for things. Welcome back to Lootlads, by the way.
What items are there that is worth coming back to? Like besides the Dalmatian box, I guess.
Think that's the most important thing. I'm pretty sure those are more Dalmatian boxes.
Are we doing the Dalmatians?
Depends. Do people want us to 100% complete this game?
Do you want to 100% complete this game?
I don't know.
That's the most terrifying answer you could give me, to be honest. Because I don't want to wait for, like, okay, so, like, 8 Saturdays in when we're entering Hollow Bastion, and we're like, yeah, we should probably 100% complete this one, huh? And I'm like, okay. So I'm going to be the nav unit of, all right, so you need to open up on your phone where I need to go to get all the Dalmatians and shit.
I would genuinely do that out of a record day. Like, when we get to Hollow Bastion or, like, the end of the world or whatever, just go back and grab everything myself.
I'm not opposed to just doing it on a recording or maybe have it as a stream incentive. Because we can just do that as a stream.
We can just stream stuff, too.
If we just want to squeeze content out, we can do that.
Boy, do I love squeezing stuff out.
Me too. I do that on a regular basis.
There you go.
It's healthy to clear the pipes. And clean the bathroom. Yeah, you gotta clean out the pipes, you know. Otherwise it gets gunky and you bad plumbing. Usually you just do like a little bit of bleach or like some cleaning agent. Depends on what you're at. Depends on what you're sensitive to. Obviously, if you dye to bleach, don't use bleach.
Yeah, well, unless you want to, I guess. I'm not really.
I mean, I'm not your dad.
You can dye to bleach.
I mean, no, you can. Look, there's multiple ways to dye the bleach.
Tight Kubo, author of Bleach,
has proven, in fact, there are many ways to dye in Bleach.
Yeah, it's called creating the Bounto arc for 2 fucking seasons.
Did that kill Bleach?
Killed my want to watch the TV series, and I just started reading the manga.
Honestly, just like default read the manga, I think.
It's much better, yeah.
Yeah. I need to pick some stuff up that I've been meaning to. I mentioned like reading a lot of the Nasuverse and stuff lately, but I haven't really gotten to it.
I'm watching One Piece.
Yeah. Good luck on that one.
I'm like 60, 70 episodes in now.
I mean, you're genuinely enjoying it, so like evidently it's not a bad thing.
I didn't get One Piece growing up. Everybody was like, ooh, One Piece is so great. And I'm like, sure, fine, whatever. I'll let people enjoy. I didn't know anybody that actually watched One Piece until, like, you get on the internet. People are like, oh, One Piece is one of the greatest animes of all time. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
The same people saying that Dragon Ball is also that. And granted, Dragon Ball's fucking good.
I love Dragon Ball Z.
But, like, we feel about Dragon Ball what I think other people feel about One Piece.
Fair.
And, like, it really just happens to be what you associate that particular genre with.
I think One Piece is the Pokemon Emerald of shonen anime that came out at that time.
That's fucking hot topic. What's going on?
So you know how everybody's favorite Pokemon game is when you were 8 years old, whatever game came out at the time?
Yeah.
A lot of people that I know that love Pokemon Emerald are younger than me.
Okay.
Or like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, like those the Hoenn generation.
See, I'm just disassociated, so I hate all Pokemon games unless there's a ridiculous restriction on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I very much enjoy Heart Gold Soul Silver, like the preeminent version of Heart, like Gold and Silver.
If we apply that, hold on, I'm going to interrupt you again because I have no respect for what you're saying. Apparently.
Okay. Yeah.
If we apply that, that means I like to watch. Like, I'll read One Piece backwards and enjoy it more.
Interesting.
Actually, no, randomized order.
Fuck.
I'll just do like, all right, give me the 1000X chapters and just randomize it. I'll read it out of order. Anyway, sorry about that. You actually had a point.
Yeah, so I think One Piece got into people's minds just after I was infected with like the Dragon Ball Z Naruto stuff.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I was like super into, Naruto, Bleach, Dragon Ball Z. And everybody else is like, well, I'm watching One Piece. And usually the people who watch One Piece were younger than me.
Oh, screaming's funny, yeah?
So now that I'm actually giving it a shake, very much enjoying. I don't think I ever once said like, ooh, you watch One Piece, cringe, like even growing up.
Look, I've grown up on the young internet, and weebs hate weebs most of all.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I know I was in the camp of, like, I think One Piece is kind of dumb. And I still think One Piece is kind of dumb. But, like, it's fun dumb.
Yeah, that's
Dragon
the
Ball
thing.
Z is also fun dumb. And, like, I pull a lot of meaning out of Dragon Ball Z because it's, like, a story about growth and shit. But, like, you need the exact same shit in One Piece. I'm pretty sure it still has fucking things to say.
Oh, yeah, it's very... I am very chuffed with it, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it's a very fun show.
I think it's very fun, too. Like, from what I have experienced of One Piece, post me actually enjoying the genre of anime and stuff, I genuinely enjoyed it. Like, I have no hate for the property, except for that I know it's way too long, and my attention span's probably a little too short for it. Like, if I need to watch One Piece, I need to do it like you, where it's just that's my content at the moment. Is I'm gonna consume it. Same with Naruto, if that happens for me.
Yeah, One Piece has been also very great for that. Just kind of like a speed-up version of One Piece, kind of getting rid of all the crap.
What if someone gatekeeps you? He's like, oh, you're not watching One Piece unless you read all the filler.
I am in my 30s watching anime from the 90s. I don't give a fuck if people gatekeep me. Fuck off.
You're not a true fucking One Piece fan.
Oh, give shit. The only person that I would be upset saying that to me would be Keith Lee, because he's a fucking awesome wrestler, and I think he's a great dude.
So,
dude, as soon as Gear 5 Luffy, like, showed up, he was wearing a Gear 5 Luffy shirt.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
On his next interview. I'm like, dude knows what he likes.
In your opinion, how are you on filler arcs?
Pass.
Pass?
I fucking hate filler arcs.
So, I had a discussion with our good friend Zachary about filler arcs because we're on the same page, by the way. We're not like, there's no hot takes here. Filler arcs are kind of garbage.
Yeah.
That the only time we'd accept filler is if it's fluff, purely fluff, outside of the main plot being happening.
If it is not a beach scene, I do not care.
Yeah. Like, I think Carnival Phantasm is the type of fucking filler fluff that you could get into.
Yeah.
Because it's not attached to the plot. And if season 1 of the plot ends, and like there's something like building up in the background, or like something that doesn't need main focus, I feel like filler arcs can happen where you explore the characters. It's, I think, kind of what killed My Hero's pacing for a hot while.
Fair.
In that, like, the filler arc was just the content for a hot second.
Yeah.
Which didn't make sense. Well, I liked it because I like fluff generally. But I'm also a fucking sick human being, so like whatever. But like it was also at the time where what's his face? I can't remember the guy's name to save my life, but I do know he's Chap to Lips Man.
Oh, was it Kurosagi? Shigaraki.
Yeah, Shigaraki. Like he was gathering like I think recruits at the time to actually mess up Class 1A or like just general disdain and stuff. Actually, hold on. I think I might have my timeline mixed up. That was like Stain was during the intern arc, and they recruited Stain, and he was like, "Yeah,
okay.
or they tried to recruit Stain, and he was like, "No, I kind of just hate what your organization's about. I'm just gonna cause mischief by myself," type of deal. Yeah. And it just so happened that Shigaraki, kind of genius move, was like, "All right, he's doing stuff, we're doing stuff. Let's go, team." Even though he's also kind of a whiny baby, but like whatever. Fuck, what was my point on that? Oh yeah, I don't like shit. I don't like shit like that either, but I like it when it's fluffy and detached from the plot because I like to get to know the characters a little bit.
There's two.
There's ways to do it.
Yeah, there's two filler arcs that sealed me being like, fuck this, I don't want to deal with filler anymore. The first one is obviously the Bounto arc from Bleach. That's infamous. It's garbage.
What makes it garbage, in your opinion? Like, it feels like that arc feels like kind of like a Garlic Jr. arc type of deal, where like just something happens that like kind of invalidates some of the plot.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's pretty much what it is. Like you just had Bleach spoilers. I'm pretty sure because I don't remember the full timeline, but I think the Aizen betrayal shit just happened, and then it's like, okay, well, do we need to figure that out? We could just do this weird Bounto arc for some reason. So it feels like all your forward momentum plot-wise is just halted for, I did not stutter, 2 seasons. Absolutely 2 seasons of Bounto arc.
Now, do you think that was because the person writing the manga just like that the production just kind of stopped and they wanted to produce more Bleach?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know
You don't know the story to that?
what the service of the actual like filler arcs in that was. It was very. Is there a card up there? I can't quite tell.
Weren't you just up there collected a card? Like
I didn't get that one, but it doesn't look like there's one there.
Okay.
So we're good. Is there any more around here? I can't remember. Yeah, so it's just
You'd be able to see it from here, right? Like you can see if there's something on top of the canopy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So there's nothing.
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I don't understand the purpose of that filler. It sucked. It made me sad. And there's one. There we go. And yeah, I don't know where the manga was at the time for 2 seasons.
Interesting.
And the other filler that I did not like was a Naruto filler. Whoa, I have that in my memory, but not really. You've never left the islands. Crazy.
That's a monkey.
There was a Naruto arc where did I do anything? All right. Where they went to this village where a meteor hit, and I don't remember if the meteor gave them a type of chakra, or they were just able to channel the type of chakra naturally just from this village. But it was like some weird peacock-esque chakra, and it was pink, and it was like kind of neat. But it was like, are you implying that aliens gave you chakra power?
That's also kind of the worst type of filler as well. Something that like
invalidates the story entirely.
Invalidates the story and will never show up again.
Now here's the thing.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Hold up, back my fucking self up.
I have no real intention to read or watch Boruto at the current adventure.
Yeah.
But apparently aliens exist in Boruto.
And do they have that weird peacock power?
I don't know.
Ooh.
But
did that just tie in the filler?
That's what it feels like to me. That's the only thing I know, is that a meteorite, village protects the meteorite, they have peacock powers, and then eventually, now in Boruto, aliens actually do exist. And it just seemed like they were hinting at aliens beforehand, and now aliens confirmed, question mark?
So, okay, all right. Naruto chakras.
Yeah.
I guess I'm asking you to explain what the fuck's up with the magic system, because chakras are essentially spells.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, what's the problem with aliens being here casting spells?
It just doesn't seem like it follows the set out plot lines of inter-village turmoil.
You know what? That probably makes sense. You know what? I was already like not on board with the whole like thing anyway. But like that makes more sense.
Because like the whole.
I guess thematically, like if there was like a situation where you could use the alien magic, to be like, oh yeah, well I'm gonna use this to resolve a certain part of the plot, and like it was just kind of random. I get it.
It was not ideal.
Not kosher.
Did not.
It was weird and weird. It's kind of like the Omega Shenron type of deal.
It kind of
Yeah.
It's just like, what is this? Kind of feels like it invalidates a whole bunch of stuff you said before. What is the purpose of this?
Look, I can't really defend GT in that regard, because I think GT is just big filler anyway.
Yeah, the whole series is like not a thing to me.
Well, they literally invalidated the plot line of like, okay, we'll just scale back Goku.
Yeah.
And also Trunks. And also do nothing with the characters and make them actively worse.
Yep.
But like, I like the idea of like of Omega Shenron being a thing of, yeah, you used the Dragon Balls too much, here's a consequence for it. And that's like, that's cool world building-esque thing.
Yeah.
Because it never really was explained what the fucking magical wish dragon kind of wants. Or like if they were a thing, or just something invented by the Namekians type of deal. And then they gave that lore. Unfortunately, it was awful lore. So they set it up, knocked it down, and now Shenron is literally just, yeah, I'm just a wish dragon. I'm a wish dragon guy. That's really, you don't need to explain anything more than me. I'll give Piccolo a new form occasionally.
I like the concept of Shenron. I don't think we really needed to go too crazy with the...
Oh, no, me too. I feel like we could have just left Shenron alone as like a here's the plot device type of deal. Like, he was always Deus Ex Machina, the dragon. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, sure, he exists, and I don't know why we're not using him constantly, and I get that if there actually was a consequence. But, like, you didn't establish that it was a consequence ever before.
Yeah.
And now that we're like this far into GT, you're like, oh, but wait, guys.
Look, I like exploring the idea, but it definitely needed to not come out of absolutely nowhere. Like, it needed, like, stakes.
Yeah. From the first time you used Dragon Balls, there needed to be, like, a, well, you can, but sort of situation.
I would even argue having, like, Shenron have memory of wishes and call, like, a nostalgia type of deal. Of, like, oh, yeah, you've used me so much that I've actually, like, acclimated to your wishes, and now, like, the wishes change or something. And, like, nothing like a... yeah, let's just make Cell 2, except I'm the culmination of all the wishes in Dragon Balls, and oops. Like, Cell was a, here's a bunch of stakes and a bunch of interesting, like, weird time travel shit. Like, that was interesting. And then, yeah, this is the wish where Udon made the Panty's wish.
Yeah.
And, like, they have weird-ass powers that never really got. And then there was, a cool one, like, the one that was kind of cool with Goku doing all of the stuff. And, like, respected them as a warrior, and then he immediately died. That shit was weird. Welcome to anime talk, by the way.
Talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying One Piece, essentially, is what it boils down to. It is pretty fun.
Yeah. We don't like filler. We like One Piece.
Yeah.
I think we've always liked One Piece. We just didn't have time.
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I could have loved it.
I mean, we're also... in the watching it in the we would have been watching it in the dogmatic era of school ground politics. So our reason for liking things didn't really make sense. Besides, I thought Goku was cool, and why would I want Stretchy Pirate Man?
Turns out Stretchy Pirate Man kind of cool also.
Stretchy Pirate Man's pretty cool. I can't remember if I absolutely detested this part as a kid. I feel like I should have. I feel like this is not a fun section.
The levels definitely get better designed, I find, as time goes on. I'm a big fan of Agrabah, and that's... Oh, no, that's back.
I think I got lost in Agrabah. I'm pretty sure it was just like... as a person, I like it due to the fact that it was like you visit the same sort of hub over and over again type of deal. As I remember? I can't remember, actually. And then it was like the big dungeon place with the
yeah,
cave.
the Cave of Wonders.
It was definitely in my memory's eye. I guess we'll see when we get there. One of the more like spectacle type of places. Like I like the Jafar fight.
Jafar fight's fun.
Yeah, it was unique in that you had to chase around Bird with lamp.
Iago. Where the fuck am I doing again? I hate... This is the only part I hate about this place, is that it's just baffling as to what it wants me to do.
Yeah, core memory unlocked. This room was awful.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, actually? Like, what's the point here now?
Great question.
Are you trying to find the next slide?
I was trying to find the next, like, yes point.
I thought she told you, like, oh, you need one more slide.
Is that right? I thought she just said come back and talk to the slide, like, any time. Like, or yeah, we needed a slide to unlock his memories or something like that. Fine.
What is happening?
Hey, what are you saying?
Ma'am, madam. I think there may be one
okay.
more. Shit. Actually, what is the point of that room? In actuality.
It's supposed to show Tarzan that he's a person.
Oh, not that room, but
Oh.
like the hippopotamus guy. Like what section are you supposed to get besides getting back up to the treehouse?
Just Legion of Vines, Wonder Vines too. Where's the last fucking slide in my brain? What are you doing?
Oh, I have a fucking slide. I'm Clayton.
Fucking
I'm gonna be the boss later.
spoilers.
You know. You've seen Jungle Man, Tarzan.
Jungleman.
Hey, I'm Jungleman. Hello, I'm Jonathan Jungleman.
Where is the last slide? There it is.
I was just sitting on a box.
My brain said it was over in this area somewhere. Like, that's why I was kind of focused on what was above a while ago. I was like, I swear it's around here, but... Alright. There we go.
And this dude is presenting a pretty lady a thing.
Well, Tarzan? Where are my friends, Riku and Kairi?
The fuck is a Riku?
You mean Fishman? Oh, I fucking know Fishman. He's tight.
That means just one place. Young man, we've been in this jungle for some time now. But we have yet to
Why was
encounter
Goofy
these
giving him the eyes, dude? Goofy wants to
I
smooch this
went there
man
the
with a
gorillas,
gun.
But Tarzan refuses to take us to them.
To be fair, he's got a fucking physique to him.
Dude's got a
Then
form.
Take us there. Take us to the gorillas.
Gorilla. You gotta love this guy.
You fucking see his thighs, dude?
Fucking weird ass pants, huh?
This guy could crush watermelons, maybe. Looks like it.
Tarzan, are you sure?
Tarzan, go see Kerchak.
Kerchak?
He must be the leader.
Look
Perfect.
at this
I'll go
stupid
along
dumb
as an
boots.
escort.
He does have stupid dumb boots. Never mind. But also, look at that chin, though. Oh, look at that fucking game-winning smile.
Man can form a trench with that. There we
And
go.
then the heartless attack. Oh, no, it's just big panther. Jaguar man.
Saber, I think. I actually can't remember.
Big cat. When does the weird guy that asks for spells and items show up?
Oh, the
Yeah.
the truffles or whatever.
Yeah, the truffles. Like, 'cause that's the only thing I remember about this area is that you get a truffle eventually.
You get like 3 truffle shuffles.
Do they keep appearing? Like, can you just come back and get more truffle shuffle? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, because like you can zone out and zone back in.
Yeah.
To try and force them to spawn.
Because I remember specifically doing it for the game, but I can't remember for what purpose do I need to appease the truffles.
Yeah. So if it's the white truffles, they ask for specific spells,
Yeah.
and whatever the last one you hit is, they usually give you a shard or like some sort of ingredient based on that. So like if you need more thunder gems, they'll just if your last one is like, oh, they need a thunder attack, then
I see, I see, I
they
see.
should give you a thunder.
Their big grind spot.
Yeah.
That's the thing I kind of like about this style of like a game is a lot of the like backtracking really is just, oh yeah, you can force this one spawn that you wouldn't really particularly know about because they randomly spawn. Like I like that like discussion based gameplay, kind of like early Dark Souls, where it's just like, oh, did you know that behind the illusionary wall is just another illusionary wall behind another illusionary wall?
Or that
Whoa,
one
they triple walled me, dude.
the one that takes 100 hits.
Yeah. Like that shit's fascinating. I love when developers do stuff like that. It is as obnoxious as it might sound.
Kerchak,
It gets
listen
people
to
going
me.
because you don't. The 100 wall thing sounds like something I made up about Waka's balls. You know?
There he goes again.
Well, like it's the exact same shit. Like
Oh, the exact same. Indistinguishable.
it's literally indistinguishable. You don't hit a wall 100 times. Normal gameplay, I don't think. And as well, if it's true, what other things do you need to do 100 of in order to unlock? Like, what sick developer one day woke up on the wrong side of the bed, decided to drink black coffee, and the coffee was a little bit, you know, there's an acceptable range of temperature for coffee where it's like hot enough for you,
Yeah.
but also cold enough to be iced coffee.
Sure.
It's that middle bit that kind of gets you a little sour.
Yeah, the
when
one
you
that
drink
even
it.
like as you sip it back.
It doesn't even need to be coffee. It can be tea.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
there's a level of temperature where you're like, this is getting to the point where I need to down this now.
Yeah,
or it's
either-
only gonna get worse.
Either down it now or put an ice cube to push it through that threshold. Because it's not a good drinking temperature, like at all. Someone drank that coffee at that particular temperature and went, okay, I'm in charge of secrets for today, or like designing a level of stuff, and like I want to do a little cheeky. I want to do a little bit of goof on the players, teehee. And they were like, okay, what kind of goof are you thinking about? And they're like, okay, we did illusionary walls in the past, and like those really worked out. People like to talk about them. They make fun. We like that. Okay, cool. What are you thinking? How about a wall that you need to hit multiple times?
Okay.
How much is like multiple in your opinion? Like 5 or so? A little higher. I don't know. 10's getting up there. They're just used to attacking it once and like it just pops up. It's kind of unusual for illusionary walls to take more. How about like 2? Oh, you mean like 200, right?
What?
Yeah, 200. Scale it back. All right, 100. That's fine. You know what? Let's do 100.
He's gonna push this issue if we don't appease him, right?
Just fucking
like,
do it.
Just right.
Yeah, that one wall is going to take, like, we'll just get rid of all the other 100 ticks.
And it only leads to a place you've been to, so like.
Yeah, it's actually also a useless one. Like, I'd understand if it was Easter egg. Like, what if you get the Keyblade? The Keyblade in
Not
Elden
the
Ring?
Keyblade or the Keyblade.
Oh, well, the Keyblade is actually when you parry Waka's balls in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then you load up Elden Ring, and it'll spawn a NPC Invader Waka, in which you need to parry him and riposte him 100 times.
I wonder if anybody's actually like modded a Keyblade into Elden Ring yet.
One moment.
I'm probably gonna go with no.
You'd be surprised, dude. Kingdom Hearts fans are unrelenting.
True.
Elden Ring, Keyblade. Now the Keyblade or the Keyblade?
Just the Keyblade.
Okay, I got you.
And then if yes, then the Keyblade.
Yeah, of course. There's a fucking Sora Kingdom Hearts Keyblade for Elden Ring.
Oh, alright, well.
Yeah.
What's it do?
One moment. Blade and the Bloodhound set will be replaced by Sora and this
Blade of the
Keyblade.
Bloodhound? Alright.
The Blade set and the Bloodhound Fang is replaced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choices.
Actually, yeah, why? Alright, now I'm going to look up the Keyblade. One moment. Keyblade.
Yeah, find on your keyboard the key.
I'm just going to type in the X-Blade and we'll see what happens.
Alright.
Because there's a difference. Keyblade. Elden Ring. Why are we fighting this tiger over, or jaguar over and over again?
Yeah, as you know.
Wildcat.
How could you do such a thing?
I tried my best to master the Xehanort build in Elden Ring.
I was not aiming at
Hold on, let's go down this thread real quick.
no, fucking tell me about this now.
one mishap. Come now.
Using Coda Sword as the Keyblade sub. X-Blade, says the only comment 6 months ago.
Oh my god.
And I know it's the X-Blade because that's not the symbol for key. Oh yeah, this man tried to shoot a man.
Gorilla.
Gorilla? Gorillas can be men.
Gorilla.
They're like, they talk. They're like, no, not really distinguishable. They have a society.
Yeah, they talk. They have they have jobs.
They have public transport.
They invented the printing press.
Yeah, before us. They just gave it. They just gave it up to us. The one guy they trusted who apparently took the credit.
Get fucking dunked on, yo.
Is he murdering again?
That's when the Heartless goes for him. Because he is heartless.
Does that mean he gets... He's... wouldn't he also have a nobody?
It's not quite. It's just like... It's metaphorical heartless.
Oh, I see. So he's like he has no heart.
Yeah, this game is... metaphors only go so deep.
In fact, you would assume when you talk about darkness and hearts and stuff, it's reality. We're not symbolizing anymore. These guys are literally heartless, and there are no bodies associated with them.
Correct. I like the nobody design actually more than the heartless most of the time.
They had a lot of fun with the nobodies.
Get off the pole! Sorry, you just can't keep away from that pole.
So the nobodies have the heart. They just have
Correct.
like they're just gooey men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, the heartless have the heart.
Heartless have the heart?
Yeah, heartless have the heart.
Oh, because it's like you take the heart away and then the body has no heart and then okay, all right.
Yeah.
Because if you kill a nobody and a heartless, they form into a regular dude.
Naturally.
Yeah. Obviously, actually. That seems like easy to understand, in my opinion. We're not giving the fucking goof boy the double chain?
No, I think Sora. I think Donald needs a little bit of help here.
As a person who is the resident Kingdom Hearts expert, is there any purpose to switch out your party members?
Not really.
Okay.
You need Aladdin to talk to Carpet, I think. And that was really it.
And you're forced into Beast.
Yes, you're forced to Beast.
Because they immediately fucking heel turn. Spoiler! Donald and Goofy heel turn. They come back really fast. It's like one of those heel turns that like in the next pay-per-view they just kind of like forget about it.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
WWE style rating where it's like, oops, our idea fell apart.
Oh yeah, you were the better wrestler all along. And then like Sora takes the belt and he's just like, fuck yeah, I'm the better wrestler. I'm gonna be in fucking SummerSlam today. I'm gonna go to SummerSlam World. And then Hercules is just like, hell yeah, we're doing SummerSlam? And that's it's the Hercules cameo from the other program, and they're like, oh, other program sucks, SummerSlam Hercules, and it's like, no, I got Sora on my back.
So I guess the so UFC and WWE have merged now in a way, and
That's interesting.
right, yeah, they got bought out, or like they got sold to Endeavor, I think it's called.
Okay.
And yeah, so they're looking for streaming rights from other platforms like Amazon Prime or like Prime Video or whatever.
Yep.
One of them is Disney. So like now I want a Kingdom Hearts crossover with like John Cena.
I mean, it's very easy to model. This guy's invisible half the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like the boss up here. Ooh, I should heal Donald.
Well, spoilers, dude. That will be a weird thing when John Cena comes up and talks to Mickey about how his belt is part of Kingdom Hearts for some reason. Oh no, his belt gets tied up in like the Keyblade. That's how they make a Keyblade.
Ooh.
Is they have to tie up Sora and Riku's Keyblades. And in order to make the like superior Keyblade, they need to use the WWE World Wrestling Federation, or I guess in this case the Heartless Federation belt.
The true
earned.
Battle of Heart was
yeah.
becoming tag champs.
What I want to see actually is Sephiroth versus John Cena. I feel like that's going to be a good pay-per-view match. I know Kenny Omega.
I was just gonna say, that's just Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega came out with One Wing Angel, but like,
And it fucking
it
ruled.
fucking ruled. Who's gonna win out of that? Do you think?
Like actual Sephiroth or Kenny Omega Sephiroth?
Okay, so like,
That's the question.
I feel like Kenny Omega Sephiroth can take Sephiroth, but I don't think John Cena can take Sephiroth in the same manner.
Correct. Yes. Yeah.
Unless, all right. I'm for some reason I've decided to apply fantasy setting to Kenny Omega and not John Cena.
Please do.
I know. Well, hold on. Let me get to my point. If we apply fantasy setting to John Cena is run on wishes.
Ooh.
Like, we can agree on that if John Cena had fantasy powers, he'd be a sort of like a amalgamation Shenron type of thing, where he doesn't grant wishes, but wishes give him power, and therefore he's incentivized to grant them.
Yeah. So that's why he the children love him, and he does everything he can to protect children because they have the most wishes.
Yeah. So like he's a good guy overall. So like wish fulfilling John Cena versus actual soldier Sephiroth. Who would win? Now one guy.
How many kids are around?
Well, if he blows up the planet, all of them. I guess in the power scaling thing. Like, I picture the more kids that need wishes fulfilled, such as I sure wish my planet doesn't blow up.
Yeah, like Kenny's spirit bomb wishes.
Yeah.
And then I kind of give the edge to fantasy John Cena.
I think I would too, to be honest. Like, I feel like he has too much protagonist energy.
Sephiroth's shown that he can get beat, even in his like ultimate form, right?
Yes.
John Cena, he chooses to get 1, 2, 3.
Okay, in that case then, Sephiroth, as played by Kenny Omega, with now the wrestling kayfabe versus John Cena in his fantasy form.
Okay.
Kenny, obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Kenny just doesn't I feel like that the writing just starts itself. And then, okay, would Kenny be the heel in this case? I would assume Kenny would be the heel.
Yes, Kenny has to be the heel.
So who's going to take down Kenny Sephiroth? Because in wrestling, you kind of have to have a face, like, get pushed to defeat the heel type of thing, right? Like, is that commonplace?
Sometimes they're kind of mixing it up. They're making it fresh.
Not like a hero villain thing. It's more so like heels just heel, and that if he's a good wrestler, he's a good wrestler.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah,
like
okay.
there was.
I mean, I'm thinking more so like traditional plot where villain beats or villain fights hero type of deal.
Yeah, like
which it's not the case anymore.
Not always. Like you can still have villain v villain be like, who's the better dude, right? Like
I feel like classic storylines like that. There's no problem with writing that, right?
You don't have to go like ultra nuanced all the time, especially because it's fucking wrestling.
Yeah. So we can just have like this terrifying Event Horizon villain, Kenny Omega Sephiroth.
Hey, my boys. Ooh, you're cold? Better warm me up.
I do like them. They're kind of cute.
Oh, you cold again? Oh, better warm me up. You cold again? Oh, better warm me up. And then bloop bloop.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Have a thing.
and then I get a fire arts. about you? I only have 2. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you've made him angry.
Right, there's one more. There's one more. Oh, got one up.
I wonder if they base it based off of the spells you have.
He was laying on the ground, which I think I need, what, arrow for? Yeah, do your little ponder. Don't stop
You're gonna
locking on.
miss it.
Stop locking on. Sorry.
You
There
did
we go.
fucking.
That leaves lightning. I don't have that.
Oh, you can just wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's cold. Got one up. You cold? All right.
What a weird enemy type. I do like him.
I love these. Give me more fire arts. Baby.
I feel like anything that alleviates grinding, or if the only way you can get arts is from them, never mind, complete opposite opinion, but anything that alleviates grinding for rare items is pretty good.
I do believe that is the case, that they do kind of make the grind for items a little bit more
Yeah.
palatable.
I think that enemy type is a blessing, and we should kiss them. Just give them a little
Yeah.
smooch. I think they deserve it. They're kind of cute.
I'm not the biggest fan of the ones where you gotta juggle them. It's because it's difficult.
Yeah. I mean, it's also fucking Kingdom Hearts style, where the auto lock system kind of just behaves how it wants to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, due to the nature of the spells, I think sometimes you just hit one by accident.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's awful. But hey, alleviates the grind.
Yeah, because you can map 3 here, but then you can also
Go to map. Here's the one thing I really like about that is, like, if you really wanted to play your own way, you could literally just forego casting spells, like with the quick menu. It feels like ass, but like you can do it.
That's true.
You're allowed to do it. You can pull out gravity without binding it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never use that spell.
I think there's one enemy type that like really wants you to use it on, and then you can just jump and press square.
Yeah.
That's also the unfortunate part about Kingdom Hearts is you can just jump and press square half the time.
the very large dudes, because gravity eats half their health,
Yeah.
or like a percentage of their health.
That's a lot of mana, though, I think. And we
Yes.
didn't choose in my belief, we want to conserve our mana because we have low mana, so.
Sure.
Are you saying you don't believe me in my belief that if you have more magic, you'll just cast more magic?
You don't always have to cast all your magic at once.
Yeah, but you have it, so you might as well. Just saying, if you're a mage and you find out you had higher than normal magic capacity, you would fucking style on people. Being like, okay, I'm going to cast magic missile, but I'm going to make them look like birds. Or like some nonsense like that to use more mana. Because you know you have more mana than the other guy.
If it all depends on the opponent, right? Like, if I do know that this is a trivial battle, then sure, yeah, magic missiles, they look like your aunt. Boom, here you go.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You could always be like that showy, I suppose that's just kind of what you're describing on power set. But I feel like a lot of people would lean into like, look how fucking cool my magic is because of how much magic I have.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you'd get them got with like well, guess what? I've saved up all my mana so I can cast a 4th magic missile and do a bunch more damage than you can because I got more magic on me. I suppose, yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I think, look, I'm still under the belief that the average magic user will just fucking blow through load.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Normal fucking peasants.
Trust me, if I know magic, I'm definitely the type of person that would use all of my mana on one fucking stupid spell. I'm essentially... Look, I'm not saying that I'm going to be the Megumin of this particular system I'm describing, but I will be, I guess half measure Megumin. I'm not going to use it all in one explosion, but I will use half my mana on something that looks flashy, that I think I can get away with, and then we'll counter hit Cali roll you, essentially, is my particular, like, want. Is like, I've set a trap because my one big spell that you thought I spent all my magic on, well, now I have a second big spell that I'll spend actually all my magic on. And then they'll block it and be like, oh, fuck, I'm not the protagonist. Oh, no, this is bad.
Psych.
Look, this is why I'm Season 1 villain. I'm not protag. I can hang around after my particular point of the plot is done. But I will blow all of my load on one season, and unless they figure out what to do with me, my writers are just like, all right, this guy's done. We'll have him in for like when the one particular villain that has the power set the complete opposite of mine comes in, and are like, well, who do we get to defeat the villain that like is only weak to really big, stupid spells. And, like, we need to crack his shield with a really big, dumb spell, and we don't want to use all of our mana. And it's like, oh, what about that one guy we fought that you literally used 2 spells and died? And then they revived me, and I'm essentially the Frieza, I guess.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Except Frieza was cool, and there's a lot of stuff going on with him. But like, I guess I'm the cooler then. I can be the cooler. I can settle with that.
All right, there you go. As long as you're happy.
Yeah. There we go. We figured out my role in this weird fucking society of mages. I'm cooler.
That did remind me more of this neat thing that actually One Piece does do.
Okay.
Is actually appreciate their villains. Because, like, you know, I've met multiple villains at this point, and none of them, like, really died or anything. And then they're just, like, they just come back. And either they've realized the error of their ways, they're helpful, or it's, like, a common enemy situation. Like, it's like, yeah, all right, that makes sense. I like that.
Big cast of characters that come back for in a meaningful way.
Right?
What?
I know.
Literally unheard of.
Ooh.
As opposed to, like, Frieza, who revived and hilariously worked out for 3 months and turned golden.
And now
And
there's
also
Frieza Black.
Now he's black.
Yeah, now Frieza Black.
Yeah.
He trained for 2 years?
You know what? Good on him. Is he still... He's definitely still villain, right? Like, he never really turned his back on, like, him being a dickhead.
I believe so.
What's the reason for him coming back for the transformation?
I do...
Does he just want to, like, be Napoleon Hitler again?
with Frieza Black?
Yeah, Frieza Black.
I do not know. I just know it exists. Like, I know...
I feel like that's one of those look it up on the Wikipedia and don't actually
Yeah.
consume the content type of things.
Because I just want to watch more whenever it comes out.
Yeah.
I did watch Dragon Ball Super, so I understand the existence and purpose of Gohan Beast and Piccolo Orange, so that's fine.
Yeah. I like Piccolo Orange. They really just... Honestly, in my opinion, too late.
Yeah.
But I like how they did it.
I'm just glad that, you know, he's gotten more stuff to do, because Piccolo as a character, fucking great. Love Piccolo.
In a world filled with transformations and stuff, I am surprised that the only transformation they gave him is eating Namekians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't feel right to eat Dende, a Dende just being, like, their replacement, like, Dragon Ball dispenser.
Yeah.
Yeah. To power him up. So I'm very glad that, like, they gave him a Shenron-esque power. Like, I feel like that should have just been a thing from the beginning. That would be fucking cool.
It makes sense, too, given that they, you know, have a connection to the Dragon Balls.
I also like a... maybe asking too much. It's also kind of high concept of, like, Dragon Namekian type of deal. Because they really don't have a reason to be tied to the Dragon Balls at all. I don't think they've really, like, explained that too well, in my opinion.
Not really.
Like, they just
aren't.
if Namekian exists, there's basketballs that will give you a wish-granting dragon. Yeah. So I'd like to see, like, I understand Orange Piccolo is like, oh, he's orange, the Dragon Balls are orange, that's the connection type of deal. And, like, his actual transformation is Shenron going around the Earth or a Dragon Ball. And, like, that's the symbol that is on his back now, which is kind of sick. I like it. But I kind of would like we're tied to the dragon, so I'm fucking Dragon Piccolo. And that's my third form. That's going to be, like, Orange Piccolo and then Dragon Piccolo. I'm pretty sure. Sorry if I spoiled it, Toriyama, but, like, whoever's writing it right now.
It's a good idea. I like it.
It just gives them, like, a thematic, like, power boost. Like, they'd have to do it kind of smartly. Or, like, maybe... I don't know how they would do it. Like, maybe it's just a wish, or, like, maybe Shenron's actually in danger due to something happening. Or... I don't fucking know. Like, I don't write Dragon Ball. If it were me, I'd do something hammy, like, oh, maybe... maybe Black Frieza is just doing kind of like a Boo scenario where he's just endangering it because he's just so fucking good. And he finally gets his hands on the Dragon Balls because he canonically knows what they are. And kind of realizes, like, oh, I can still make my wish for immortality. That's never actually really changed.
Yeah.
And maybe, like, Piccolo comes in and goes, hey, Shenron, instead of doing that with this dickhead, why don't you just fuse with me? And that's just kind of also explains more of the fusion properties as well.
Ooh.
Look, there's a whole lot of, like, fun stuff you can do. I'm just not the guy to...
Scan!
Ooh, thank God. I'm just not the guy to entrust the entirety of the Dragon Ball universe to, because I'd make up really dumb shit. see Matilda 2 and Lord of the Rings 2, where it's a Baskin Robbins tie-in. Fuck, that episode was good. Oh, I have big memories about that one. I.e., it was relatively recently, but in the grand scheme.
What the fuck?
Wait, what did that cutscene trigger?
I don't know, man.
She also equips Can.
You're right. I have dodge roll. Completely forgot about that.
What the fuck is Vortex?
If somebody's far away, you get closer to it.
Oh, fair enough.
Not enough
AP. Idiot.
Yeah, it's fine. One moment.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on up there.
My dog was playing with a bone over a hardwood floor, and it was just causing the worst sound down here. That gets picked up, actually. It's great. Love it. 10 out of 10. You again. Oh, we get the good equipment from him.
Ooh. I'm looking at Frieza Black, by the way.
Oh, okay. Intrigued you? Oh, and Vegeta also has his Ultra Instinct.
He discovered an hyperbolic time chamber.
Yes, that's right. He went to the Shine Chamber.
Yeah.
But yeah, Vegeta has Ultra Ego.
Yes,
Which
I
is
do.
sick.
I do like that. Yeah.
So-
That completely fits the guy.
Yeah. So he's harnessed the power of a destroyer, and Goku's harnessed the power of the angels. Which is sick.
Also funny because I think Goku's a destroyer in canon.
I think it was like he had the potential to be a destroyer, but like,
Did they give that up? One moment. Hold on. We're going to look up Dragon Ball Super stuff because now it's on our minds. Dragon Ball
nerd
Super.
alert.
Nerd alert. Repeat. Nerd alert.
My fan. Fuck yeah.
Is Goku
This equipment
a
goes far.
destroyer? It might have changed. I think last time they put him up as a destroyer and they matched him with a not an angel. I think a Kai.
God, what is this gorilla's name again?
Ooh, they mentioned it, but I can't remember.
Kerchak's the leader.
I can't remember either.
They were the main character in the TV show. Oh, god damn it. Alright, you know what? Next time I'll do that. Let's get out of here. We gotta go fight a boss. But, like, the boss is gonna take a while, because that boss fight sucks.
All right, there's a lot of I need to go look into the fucking wiki type of deal that I'm just not willing to do. But they did turn him into a destroyer briefly, and I don't remember if they reverted that due to a thing or whatever. But that's kind of cute.
Game. TB's Dragon Ball fun.
Dragon Ball is fun. It's one of those fun properties.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad they made Super.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Race GT, make it fun, make it interesting, make it cool again, and just like expand on it. Like there was actually still a lot left on the table at the end of Z.
Yeah, actually. I mean, especially where like GT tried to answer and just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like I guess Buu Saga tried to answer and also just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Next time on Lootlads, we're gonna
We're
go.
gonna fight the boss. You just got balls.
I got. We're gonna
Parry
go.
those balls, idiot.
Fucking no, ain't no walker. If you parry 100 wild heart balls, I can't remember wild heart or whatever.
Oh yeah, go on with your fact.
I have no fact because I'm just spouting bullshit like you.
What do you mean? Everything I've said up to this point has been the truth.
Can we just put like the what was it, the Curb Your Enthusiasm music there and just fade out?
Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you. That's the public domain version.